Hi, everybody. This is Anisha from WeWin Venture Capital. I welcome all of you on today's session. This is our first session that we're having for this year for women entrepreneurs in partnership with WEP. All of you guys are well aware of WEP, the Women Entrepreneurship Platform backed by Niti Aayog. And for WeWin Venture Capital, we are an incubator and a fund backing women entrepreneurs, just like all of you. Our first cohort of our incubator was launched in October last year, and we help women entrepreneurs get access to trainings, mentorship, networks, and of course, fundraising. So I welcome all of you. I will, pass the baton to Neha. She is an AI expert and also a CEO. And like we all know, I think times have moved from do we need AI to which tools to use, which AI tools to use to run our businesses more effectively and efficiently. And Neha, over to you. You can give a brief introduction. She has a lot to cover, so I'm keeping the introduction short. Also, I request because we are going to be a large group that we won't take personal Q&As. If you have a question, please put it in chat, and Neha will try to answer all the relevant questions towards the end of the session. Neha, over to you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Anisha, for the introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Genuinely, I really appreciate your time. So, yes, I am a Neha Rana, CTO at Aethenix, and over the last few years, while working with founders, students, and teams, I've noticed something very interesting, which is most people are not struggling because they have lack of a skill,
Correct.
but because is my screen is visible to everyone, right? Anisha?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Yes.
Yes. So they're struggling because they are doing too much manually, and that's where exactly where AI changes the game. So now, before we got into the tools, I want to quickly explain why this session even exists. So because this is important, you can see that 70% of the founder time, that means most of your day, emails, packed by emails, content, follow-ups, small tasks, and can actually be automated by assisted by AI, okay? Not replaced completely, but you can significantly reduce your workflow. Now look at the second one, which is the zero cost. Most people think that AI is expensive, and but it is not, okay? So you can start using most of these tools for free. So the barrier is not the money here, and the third is the 20 minutes. So that's the average time it takes to set up your first simple automation, not days and not weeks. Uh, yes. So the session is for you because everything we are about to see next is designed to solve exactly these problems in a simple, practical way. Let me simplify what we are going to do today. I'm not going to through tools that you randomly use because that usually doesn't help. Instead, I want to break you entire business workflow into a few real problem areas. First is like your problems are actually very similar, okay? And somewhere you are struggling with your content, somewhere struggling with your visibility, you are losing time, and somewhere you are losing opportunity, right? And most importantly, there are things you know you should be doing, but you are just not able to keep up consistently. And now here is the interesting part. For every one of these problem areas, there is an already a way to reduce your workflow and not to eliminate you, but to reduce your effort massively. And that's what we are going to do next. So, yes, let's discuss the first problem, which is about content, image, and the marketing. So, you know that you need to post on the Instagram or on a LinkedIn, but the real issue is like you never have that time to think about as a normal day. You have been constantly on a call or on a meeting or on a work. So everything you packed with, and as a founder, uh, you wear a hit of everything like operation, the content, the marketing, the lead generation task, and it's late evening and maybe it's 10 p.m. and you open a laptop and now you have to create the content not for the one post but for the 1 week. And so you stare at the screen, nothing comes, and you close it. And this repeats every week, right? So the problem is not the creativity, the problem is the energy and the time. And this is where the shift happens. You stop trying to think everything by yourself and you start using AI to generate the first version. So simple tools like the Chat GPT or say Claude or say Canva AI or say Gamma or say Pomeli AI are more than enough. And here is the interesting part. You don't need to write a full content. You just need to give one clear prompt about your business. And that's it. Uh, Once you understand the problem, these are some tools that actually solves it. You don't need to use all of them. Just pick it once and start with the one. So for the writing and the content, you can use ChatGPT. For things like a presentation or say the document creation or even a website, you can use Gamma. Uh, and for more automated on to generating your brand content and to creating your campaigns related to your brand, you can use Formally AI, which is provided by the Google Labs. It is right now in the experimental stage, but you can start by pasting your website URL. It will do the whole business analysis for you. It will copy the whole brand tone, your vision, your mission, your objective, and by the prompt, you can actually generate the campaigns for your brand using this Pomeli AI. This is the best for if you have a product-based business. You can actually put your product image and you can generate the visuals of the product. You can animate it. You can create the videos using this Pomeli AI. So now let me show you something very practical. This is the screen. So on the left side, you can see that this is a prompt. It is not a simple one, and it is not just a vague instruction like give me your brand ideas. So it clearly defines the role, the context, the audiences, the problem, and exactly what kind of output is expected, right? So you can see this output screen. So this is the difference. Most people use AI is very generally like that they get very generic answers. And here we are being specific. Like I want this things. So be specific with the prompt, okay, for the better output. So the first thing, it gives me a clear positioning statement, something you can actually use directly in your brand communication. Then it goes deeper and defines your niche and angles that which help you to understand how your brand is different, not just what it is. And likewise, it is giving you the output based on your prompt. Okay. Yes. This is the next, which is like till now we were discussed about how to generate the content, mostly relevant to the text. Now, this is the ChatGPT's feature, by which you can connect the real-time applications like a Canva or say the Adobe or any 8,000 plus applications are there. You can connect it with the real time. So I'm using ChatGPT along with the Canva here. So instead of designing manually in the Canva, I give a prompt like create a carousel post, define the topic and define the style, and you will have the multiple ready designs for your post. Okay. So your 70 to 80% work is already done by ChatGPT, and you can click on the picture and you can edit it on a real time using the Canva editor. Now, this is the another powerful use case of ChatGPT. Let's say you have a product image, or you want to generate some images using the ChatGPT, but you are not sure if this looks premium enough, or instead of guessing, you can ask AI to analyze it and what the changes are needed to make more impactful. So you can see the prompt. I want to improve first impression, the visual issues. So previously I had the visual issues and the lighting wasn't very good. So I give the prompt like these are the issues in this image. Please generate for me. So you can see this output. Now, everything we have seen so far is the very fast you can generate using the ChatGPT. But now, if you want to do the deep analysis of your company, okay, and if you want to create a multiple subparts of your company, for example, for marketing purpose, for the deep research purpose, or say the lead generation purpose, right? So in the using in the cloud, there is a feature called projects. So in the project feature, you can actually give the prompt that act as my co-founder for a streetwear brand. You can define the instruction so that the AI will not hallucinate and it will not give you the answers out of the bound of your question. Okay. And you can add the files relevant to that project only so that you get the deep answer, like detailed answer relevant to your subject only, right? So this is the main advantage of using this Claude. The other features are like it is very good for a writing style. So it is giving the best result than the Chat GPT. You can create the artifacts documents also. You just define the format of the document, the tone of the document, and it will generate the professional document for you in some minutes. uh yes. So now you can see this output. This is not a simple text. You're getting the strengths, this weaknesses, this opportunity, and this risk. Okay, so it's not that even prioritize what to do. So instead of just getting information, you are getting the direction. Like this direction is best for.
Neha, you went on mute.
Okay, now I am audible.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Yes. So if you were to do this manually, it would take hours or maybe days, right? So here you get a strong strategic starting point instantly. Now, one more important tool here is the Gemini. What makes this different is it is not just a tool, it's a part of your existing workflow. You can generate the images, the videos, even the music using this Gemini AI. You can use the music in your reels or in your videos. You can generate the specific images for your products. You can also put your logo inside this image. You can specify the style, the tone, the theme, etc. And you will get this image in just 1 or 2 minutes. Importantly, like it works directly inside tools you already use. So inside Gmail, it can help you write emails, replies, your follow-ups, and inside the document in the sheets, you can analyze the data and generate the formula just by asking in the plain English text using the prompt. The next is Gamma AI, which is very good for presentation creation, website creation, professional document creation, and the social media post creation. Okay, so you can see this entire presentation you are seeing here is actually built using this Gamma AI. So instead of designing slides manually, it will take your 2 or 3 days, right? So you just give a clear prompt, define like what you want in your presentation, define your style, your brand feel. Just from the screen, you can define everything. Select like which kind of document you want, like presentation or say web page or anything, and you will get it in 5 or 6 minutes, right? So this website is also generated by this Gamma AI. The background visuals, the information, everything is generated by the Gamma itself. And if you are using the paid version, you can actually connect your own domain with this website. Now let's talk about the second problem, which is the video and the reel. So everyone knows that video works best if you want to get more reach or if you want to get more engagement. But most people don't create it, not because they don't want to, but because it feels heavy, because you need a camera, a setup, editor, You have to invest your time to create the video, right? And that's where most people stop. But now the entire process can be simplified. Uh, you can use this tools like Haze and Pika, Runway ML, and Leonardo AI. So notice the shift here that you won't require the camera anymore. No editing skills will require, no studio setup will require, just a prompt. What you can do is like you can create the video from the text, you can animate the images, you can generate the full video clips here. And again, you don't need all of them. Just pick one and the start for the reels and the video. So let's start with the Hagen first. So Hagen is the very good. Like if you want to clone your own AI avatar, just record yourself for 2 minutes, upload your whole video. If you want to clone your own voice, just record your voice into the Hagen, upload it, and it will clone your voice into 29 languages. You can create your own AI avatar. You can pick the template and you can generate the video based on that template also. So you can see here, I have entered this prompt, the script that I want the script in a video format. I have selected this AI avatar. I have selected this voice, and it will generate this media content for me, the design elements for me. And you can see this video is generated by the AI with the caption, with the theme, with the visuals, everything is generated by this agent only. Yes, the next one is very interesting, which is the Pika Labs. Yes, which is the Pika Labs. This is specifically more useful for the product-based businesses. So instead of shooting a video for your brand, you can take a product image, you can turn it into a video with the motion, with the transition, with the cinematic feel. So your static content will become the dynamic content now. And so now you have seen how content and video can both be simplified, right? So let's see this output. So here I entered the prompt like, uh, for example, I'm running a product-based company and I want to shoot the ad. Like, firstly, the person has a boring clothes, okay? But I want to replace that person uh, into my clothes, okay? My brand clothes. So here, uh, by the prompt, the video is created. You can actually replace the background also with your product or with some object, or you can remove it from the image or video in the real time. Now let's move to the next problem, which is this email and the client automation, which is the most important problem. So not money, but because of you missed opportunities and leads are coming in, but there is no system behind it, and you are handling everything, and you don't have the time to message your client instantly, right? So there is no system behind it. So what happens is very simple. Someone fills your form and you don't respond immediately, but by the time you reply, they have already gone with someone else, right? So this is not a lead problem, this is actually a system problem. So using this tool, uh, Zapier, Make, and Instantly AI, you can automate your whole workflow. So the goal is very simple. Uh, the speed is there, the consistency is there, and no manual follow is needed. Let me show you how this actually works in real scenario. This is the Zapier AI. I have created this automation. So this is the first use case. When someone fills a form on your website or from your inquiry form, uh, it instantly goes to the Google Sheets, sends the confirmation email, and notifies your team on a Slack. So even if you are busy, the leads is handled immediately. The second use case is that imagine like someone message you on Instagram, right? And you don't reply instantly. So you lose the lead because of the you haven't replied, right? But with the automation, that message triggers a WhatsApp response and it continues the conversation automatically. So your response time becomes almost zero. The third use case is for the people dealing with lots of email, and instead of reading each and every email manually, AI reads for you, understand what it is, and convert it into a task. So, for example, in Zapier AI, there is a feature called Zap AI, and in which you can just enter a prompt like a chat GPT, and it will create the workflow for you. So you can see here, I clearly defined in the prompt that I want to analyze the task, the deadlines, the priority. I want to set the priority and classify each email type and save it in a Notion or in a ClickUp or some other tool. So it will save my time, it will set my priority, it will set my schedule, so I can focus on more high value things, right? So you remove delays and you remove manual works and you never miss the opportunity. Let's take this real scenario that you are running a company and you're making multiple investments, working with vendors, and invoices are coming every day on your email. So now what usually happens? Okay, invoice come on email and you download them and you manually open it and enter the data into Excel or into some accounting software. And this repeats every week and every single day. It's slow, right? And it's boring, and sometimes it's messed up with other things. Now let's flip this using this automated workflow. Invoices comes to your email, AI automatically reads it. This AI by Zapier automatically reads it, understand your data. Then it will extract this vendor name, amount, date, everything, and instantly it saves on a Google Drive. Then logs the data in Zapier tables. So you will have all your records, and this pushes it into your accounting system like Zoho or say QuickBook or some other accounting system. So no manual entry is needed, and you didn't open the file, but the work is already done, right? So this is especially powerful if you are handling investment related things, expenses, and multiple vendors. You are dealing with the multiple vendors. And because now your entire accounting pipelines runs automatically. And more importantly, it removes the human error also. This slide, 25 slide is like I have created this workflow using the Make. Make is the same as the Zapier, but until now we show some simple automation, right? But this like form to email or say invoice to accounting. But this is where if this is where it helps when you have a more complex workflow. For example, you are doing a Zoom meeting with clients or your team. After every meeting, you need notes. You have to summarize it, and you want just action points, and maybe share it with your team, right? But now imagine doing this manually every time you are downloading the recordings from the Zoom and then listen again. And then you are writing the notes and set it on a slate. Very time consuming, right? So now look at the system. Zoom recording automatically gets picked. AI transcribes the entire meeting, understand it, and creates a clean summary from that script. Then it can generate the action points for you. Even it converts the audio if you need it, and sends everything directly to Slack. So your team will receive this summary and this recording. So no manual work needed here, and you didn't even open the recording, but your team already has everything. So this is what tools like Make allows you to do, not just a simple automation, but the complex workflow. You can define conditions, you can define the scenarios. So instead of doing operations manually, you design the system once and then run it forever. Now let's talk about the another big problem, which is the research and the intelligence. So everyone knows that you should do it for market research, the competitor analysis, the customer understanding. But in reality, it takes too much of time. Proper research would take like 2 to 3 days or even more, right? Reading articles, the checking competitors, going through the reports, and most founders don't have the time and they assume. And what happens? They skip it and then make decisions blindly. And that's where the problem starts. So tools like Perplexity, Notebook LM, and the Claude will help you to do research and the intelligence. So Perplexity AI is the real-time cited research tool. Notebook LM is the you can actually chat with your document. You can create the podcasts. You can create the whole research based on your some documents. So yes. Now see this is a real time. So this is the perplexity finance. So you can literally ask like the market trends, the real time market trends, the stock insights, the company analysis, and it doesn't just give answer. It shows you the data, the graph, the sources, everything in the single screen. This is the competitor analysis. Now here, this is where it gets crazy. You ask one question and you get a structural insight, not a random text, but a breakdowns, the comparison, the clear analysis. Now compare this with the ChatGPT, right? So this the difference in the research and the simple content writing. So here is the example. So imagine this for your business. You ask like, who are my top competitors? What is their pricing? And who are they are targeting? And you will get the whole breakdown, the positioning, the differences, the targeted audiences, the pricing models, everything. This is the example of the notebook LM. Uh, Notebook is not just a tool, it's like hiring a research analyst. Let's say you are launching a new product, but the entire market is new for you, and you want to research for some like you are belonging from a tech industry, but you want to research a medical project or anything. Okay, so you are launching a new product and you want the whole analysis. What do you normally do? What do you normally do? You open 20 tabs, read reports, read articles, watch the competitor's video, and try to connect everything manually. So now imagine instead you just have to upload everything into this notebook, the competitor PDFs, or say the market research reports, or say the customer feedbacks, or your own notes, right? And from that subject or from that information, you can create this audio overview in Indian languages. You can create this slide deck, you can create this video overview, you can create the mind maps, the reports, all the infographics, the visuals, everything you can create from this notebook LM. It will give you the answer based on the real data with the uh, this resources. So you can see here the things are very organized, and you can literally see like this is converted into a visual map. The whole system is converted into a step-by-step process. You can analyze each and everything. What are the pros and cons of this point? Everything you can do by this tool. Uh, yes. Now let's talk about the data and the decision. You will not have the lake of data, but like you have too much of data, but you don't know how to use that data. Like you have a Google analysis, you have this Excel sheets, you have Instagram insights, the CRM dashboards, but all in a different places. And what happens is you don't actually use it. You just look at the revenue at the end of the month and hope things are improved. No clear answers like which product is actually profitable and where I am losing my money and what should I focus on next. And hiring an analyst will take 50 to 60,000 per month, right? So not realistic for most of the founders. And you don't need an analyst anymore. You just take your data, paste it into the chat GPT and ask that which product has the highest margin and where am I losing my revenue and what should I double down on? And instantly you will get the insights, clear directions, and decision clarity. So, yes, these are the tools for the data and the decisions. ChatGPT is for a data analyst task. Uh, so you can just take your massy sales data, convert into like a Excel sheet or a Google sheet, then paste it into a GPT and then ask the question. It will give you the answers and insights and the patterns, everything. Notion AI will help you in your operations. Now, think like about your internal chaos for like creating meetings, creating notes, or creating tasks. Everything is catered, right? Paste it into the Notion AI, and it will instantly generate the action items for you, then assign the owners for you, and assign the clear deadlines. So no follow-ups needed anymore. Now, third is the Julius AI. Now, when you have a data in much bigger size, because you struggle, because you see sometime like you have a four or five files or more than the five files, GPT will give you the error. So GPT will not handle the too much of context. So Julius AI is for this advanced analysis task. So you can upload your full data set, like a marketing data or financial data, or say the customer data, and just ask in a plain English, like a prompt or just a sentence. And it runs the deep analysis for you. It will create the charts for you. It will find the insights for you. It even shows the logic behind it. It even give you the Python code so you can paste it or you can share it with someone. So instead of hiring an analyst, you now have the AI working 24 by 7 for you with the zero cost, and you will receive those instant answers. So now let me show you what this actually looks like. So here I have entered this Gujarat Enterprise client file. Uh, this is related to the client, and I want to analyze the points like revenue ranges, the tech readiness of each businesses, and the priority levels and everything. So I entered in the prompt like where should I focus on. So in second, I received this analysis of entire data set. It will rank the top opportunities for me. It will also gives me this likelihood, the probability, the deal priority score, the project value, everything for me. So earlier, you were guessing and you were chasing on a random leads, but now you have the data, so you can make the decisions according your accurate data. So you can convert your leads in better way. Yes, let's talk about the sixth problem, which is building without a team. Like if you have an idea about a SaaS tool or say a landing page or say some internal dashboard or say you want to create your prototype application or your prototype website. And the initial stage, of course, you don't have the funding to invest on a freelancer or on a developer to spend 80,000 to 1 lakh, right? So, by this prompt, by this clear context and the objective, you can create the full website, full application with the backend and with the database support using tools like Emergent, VO by Versal, then Framer AI, then Claude, Level, or say the Gamma. Earlier, I already uh, show you the Gamma website. Yes. So if you want to build an actual product, then you can use this immersion in and as your starting point. So you describe your application, your features, your workflow, and your UI, and it will give you this whole working prototype with the backend and with the database support. So it not just a design, a real product. And now, if you want a beautiful UI, you can refine it by a VO by yourself. So you just say like dashboard with the charts and model landing pages, and it will generate the React code and production ready UI for you. So no designer needed anymore. And for the decks and for the website and for the document, you can use the Gamma. Uh, this Lovable. Lovable is good, like if you want to build the whole full stack application. So Lovable builds everything like a front end, back end, and the deployment ready in one go. You can connect it with your domain also. Let me show you how this actually works. So here is a screen of Emergent AI. Uh, I entered the prompt like these are my audiences. This is about my brand, and this visuals I want and this styles I want in my website. So it will generate it for me in just minutes. Uh, this is a real like e-commerce site. You get this product listing, the pricing, the images, the layout. It also has this profile, user profile dashboard, the cart, and it even views a full product pages like size selection option, the quantity option, the add to cart option in the real time. Yes. Now all struggles are completed. Now, here is the real secret, which is it's not about the tool, it's how you talk to it. Most people use AI like write a caption for my product, and then they say AI doesn't work. But top 1%, they give context, the clarity, and they think like a strategist. So every powerful prompt has four things: role, the context, the task, and the format. The role which defines who should AI act as, context, the what's the situation is about, task, what exactly you want from this AI, and format, like how you want the output, and you will receive this better output if you have this better input. So if you remember one thing from the today's session is just remember this RCTF framework for any prompt. Role is give it as a brain, context, which is understanding, the task, the clarity, and the format, which controls the whole output. So this is the difference between the average founders and the AI-powered operators. So the difference between those two prompts is not just the AI, it's a thinking. And once you understand this, you don't just use AI, you actually control it. Most of the people are thinking AI doesn't replace people, but it's replace people who don't know how to use it. So yes, now you might be thinking like, where do I even start? So you don't need 50 tools. Uh, so you need just one tool for one problem. Just pick one problem and just apply just any of the tool. For example, if you want to write the content, use the chat GPT. It is for free. If you want to design or if you want to create a design or say visuals, you can use Canva AI or say Pomeli or say Gamma. If you want to automate the things, you can use this Zapier. If you want to do a research, you can use this Perplexity. And if you want to build something like a prototype or MVP for your pitch or for uh, say this market analysis, you can use this emergent. But here is the most important part. Don't try everything. Just pick it one tool, use it for one task this week only. And that's how you actually start the things, not by learning, but by doing the actual flow. So yes, if you want to go deeper, let's build this together because tools are easy, implementation is very hard, and In the one-to-one session, we will cover we will build your exit AI stack for your businesses. Then we will set up the one real automation live, and we will create your personal prompt library for your task, and we'll make sure that you are actually implementing it.
Thank you,
Yes.
Neha. This is very helpful. I also learned a lot.
Just a minute, Anisha.
Yes.
Um, Still, there is two, three slides are
Okay,
remaining.
okay. Sorry, sorry. Please go ahead. And then you
Yes.
can take the questions from the chat. There's some interesting questions there.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so if this was helpful, I have kept a few ways where I can help you directly. Not for everyone, but if you are serious about actually applying this, so this first one is like AI business and system audit, is where I usually start. I basically look at your business, your system, your workflows, and show you exactly where I can save my time or increase my revenue. If you are more on a builder side, so this one most people here go with AI project mentorship. So we actually sit together and build something real, like an actual implementation. And if you are just starting out, no stress. Yes. And this is the quick thing. Like if you have ever felt like AI gives a random result, it's not the tool, like it's about the prompt, as I said earlier. So this is focused purely on the prompt engineering skill. So if you are starting, we fix your basics, how to think, how to write prompts properly. And if you are already using AI, this is where most people sees the jump. People build real prompts for work, for content, for the automation. And if you want to go deeper, more, uh, we move into systems. Just a prompt. Hello.
Yes, you can go ahead, Neha.
Yeah. Not just a prompt, but how everything connects. Uh, so yes, this is about the prompt engineering session. So if you want to actually get good at AI, so this is the step. So yes, all right. That's pretty much what I wanted to share today. Let's open it for the question.
So a few people have asked about social media marketing and SEO, if there are tools
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay, so for the SEO, which is the search engine optimization, you will first require the tags related to your businesses. So you have to do this analysis of this tags using this Facebook Ad Manager or Facebook Ad Library. So you can find by the tag in the SEO, like what is the trending reels or videos on a social media. You will get this whole script along with the tags of like Facebook or for the Instagram. So yes, you can use that ad library provided by the Facebook for the SEO. You can connect to your website with this Google Analytics and Google Search Console and the big search console. So in that tool, you will get this most ranked SEO tags relevant to your industry.
What about social media ads?
Social media ads, no, I talked in the video and the reel creation.
No,
You can
as in the
create.
performance
Uh,
marketing. I think they want to know more about the performance marketing, the ad spends, the optimization of the ads, any tools that can help there.
uh, there are some AI like paid tools, but from this six struggles, maybe you can like research in the cloud, like what are the current trending tools. Like I want to generate the content related to the education, like you are running a product-based industry and you want to start your social media marketing. right? So you want to generate the content related to some education or say some trending reels. So you can find via the Facebook ad manager. You can copy the script. You can paste it into the Hagen or in the Pika, and you can generate your actual product related video from that tool only. How do I replace my old website with a new landing page created by AI? So it be done manually or it can AI do it? If I provide the login credential of my website. Yes, Sandhya. So the AI tools like Emergent or say the Gamma AI replace your whole old website into the new version. Just you have to replace your domain credential with the new website.
Any other questions? We still have 7 minutes, so we can take some more questions.
On the social media properly for business and use related contact. And it-
Can we use AI to extract information from medical reports?
Yes, you can upload your medical report in Claude or say in a notebook LM, and you can extract the real-time information, and you can extract actually the new updates on that information also.
Anybody else? Neha, a lot of people asked, are these tools free? I know, like most of them are uh, paid after like a premium model, right?
But you can do like if you use the good prompting style, you won't require the paid version anymore. Like if you want to go more deeper, like you are running out of the credits, like per day they are providing you the some free credits, and by the good prompting style you can actually generate the content for the free. And this most of the tools I discussed here are free. ChatGPT. So for the Indian market, ChatGPT will give you the free pro version. So you just have to add your mobile number or say email ID, and you will receive 1 year of premium pro version.
One, is it possible to generate leads from Perplexity?
From Perplexity. Perplexity is specifically for the research purpose. So you can generate the leads from Perplexity.
Any tools for lead generation? I think you mentioned some CRM tools. Yeah.
Yes, the CRM and the automation tools are very good for the lead generation. So you can actually uh, customize your template, or you can use the available templates for the lead generation. It will actually help you. Yes, to avoid the hallucination of the AI, be specific to the context, be specific to your industry only, and there is an option you can give the system instruction in the setting, and you can avoid this hallucination of the AI. And it is also free in the free version.
Yeah, I think Neha, we've wrapped up all the questions and thank you so much. This was a lot of good information. I think a lot of people will be going today and playing with these tools.
Mhm.
And a lot to learn. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. We have one last question. Any
Mm.
tool to troll LinkedIn for opening specific information?
No,
Crawl,
LinkedIn.
crawl. I think she wants to mean say
नहीं,
crawl.
नहीं, नहीं. No, you
Okay.
can't crawl to the LinkedIn because some AI tools has a limitation. So the social media like the LinkedIn or Instagram is turning that option off for most of the AI. But yes, you can connect your API and you can create your custom project inside your device using this like Cloud API or say the Open API, OpenAI API. So you can do by that way also.
And Neha, if people want to connect with you one on one on a deeper session, they can reach out on email, right? That has been shared.
Yes, yes. You can email me or you can reach out on my TopMed profile also.
I
Perfect.
think there was
Perfect.
another question. Can you validate response from one AI from another
Sorry?
AI?
Yes, yes.
I think there's another question. Can you validate response from one AI on another
On
AI?
other AI. Yes, like there is a general text, like you see the text, you can see the repetitive context, you can see the text like anymore or say there is a list of the library. We can validate that this text or this content is generated by the AI or not.
Also, for all those who are asking for the presentation, the recording of
Mm-hmm.
this session will be made available on the WEP platforms. So it will be
Uh,
free for everyone. Yeah.
and we'll send a summary also. So like
Yeah.
a document that Neha will make with all the tools that we went through. Um, a short like a two-pager. We'll be emailing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Neha. Thank you for your
Yes.
time, and thank you to all the people who joined. And hopefully, you learned a lot today.
Yes.
If you can, please just fill the 2 minute survey link that I shared. And we'll be coming up with more such sessions. So we look forward to seeing you in the other sessions as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anisha,
Thank you,
for
Neha.
this great session. And thank you so much for everyone. I really enjoyed the questions and the energy, and I really appreciate your time. So thank you. Bye bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Bye. Thank you.